two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dumps it down to the back. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
That completion makes it second down. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Singleton. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Down here for this offense. Handoff to the back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quick completion to the tight end. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They get him down after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This one is right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Handoff running right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a 1st down.
The Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. Running with purpose. That run moves the ball across the 40. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Singleton. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. The Balls keep the football on the move. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
down upcoming after that completion. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Gives it to the back. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Vols will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Running a quarterback sneak here.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Look at him run through those tacklers. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Is the defense wearing down? Play number 11 on this drive coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the Volunteers trying to cash in here in the red zone. There's the handoff. Powers through. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They're going to run it. Tackle made after just a short gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Send the back in motion. Give it to the big fullback here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump, and the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed the run perfectly.
The Volunteers will look to convert here on 4th down. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back. The back doesn't hesitate at all. And he's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
And now a carry here for the fullback. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. They'll take a deep shot here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Incomplete, so it's second down in 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
This will be down just outside the opponent's 45. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the Vols come to the line to run the hurry up. And here's the handoff. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. There, he just slips through for a first down.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And the tailback's got it again. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. The attempt is no good. He missed it. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space across midfield. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on third down to get back in range. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Looking to pass, it's Singleton. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play will stand. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Pass hauled in inside the 15. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
This one will be fair caught. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. The back's got it. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Tailback takes the handoff again. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And that run produces a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Going again on 2nd and 10. He's going for a big play downfield. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. One more play before they head to the locker room. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Dropping back. It's Singleton. And he dumps it off to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick it off to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that bit? They finally get to him behind the line.
And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage. Not
touchdown, Volunteers. And they go in front here in the second half.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throws a rocket toward the right side. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down after that completion. Looking to throw it again. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Can he take it all the way? Now the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Vols. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Under heavy pressure, hit as he throws it. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Second down after that previous play. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. Tailback with another carry. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a first down. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt. He is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the PAT makes the lead 18, 35-17. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking for a deep completion. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Going the other way, can they stop him? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
The Vols will line up here on 1st down and goal. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Volunteers. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. The pocket breaking down. Football comes out. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Quick throw to his receiver. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Love to see a post corner executed perfectly because it really shows you the time that a quarterback and receiver have put in together. That time it's ran perfectly. The timing was there, and great throw and catch.
Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer for this offense. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The short completion of the tight end.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Keeping it on the ground here. It's a fumble. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
And he fires the football to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Strong defense. They stop them right near the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. 4th down and goal. I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw, but instead they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. That fumble from the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled after the catch. And the Volunteers will crank up the tempo. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
They'll kick it away here. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Finds his man. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And looking for a big play here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
2nd down after the incompletion. Back to throw again. Caught. Completion. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he finds his target. He has the 1st. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a 1st down. The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver.
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. The shotgun handoff here. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Volunteers will have to punt this one away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He bought some time, now lets it go. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Completion makes it second and short. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. And completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even at a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. The Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the receivers got it. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Georgia has moved into the red zone. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs during the late stages of this game.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, For me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Some hard running there through a tackle. They've got him down out near the 40.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.